Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to Serene Pod. Obviously with myself, Mark.
Selin.
Yes, we are here to have another wonderful conversation. Hopefully, because we haven't actually caught up. We don't know what's been going on. We haven't updated. So we probably should start there. How have you been, Selin? How's your week, your period of time since we've done the podcast? How's that been?
Yeah, really good. Feels like very productive, I would say is a good word for it. I feel like the seasons have now changed, hence why I've got a jumper on today. But feel like I'm really embracing autumn and what autumn has to offer for me. And it is bringing a lot of change with some of my work that I'm doing as well. And I'm embracing that as well, just naturally unfolding. But I did a mental health talk in Westminster last week, which was really good. And I was just sharing about how mental health, how drama therapy helps with mental health for young people, and how it can offer a different space to explore. So I did a presentation, made it quite interactive and things. And yeah, there's loads of things that are coming out of that now, of loads of collaboration work and opportunities and people asking me to train their staff and things like that. So yeah, I'm liking what that is bringing for me. Also, I don't know if anyone is watching Traitors, but I've just started watching Traitors as well.
Have you never watched it before?
I watched the last season and it got me hooked. So I was like, Traitors again, yeah.
Are you watching the celeb?
Yeah, the celeb one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think I watched the first episode.
Yeah.
The last thing was they were voting at the round table.
Yeah.
That's the last thing. I don't know. Has more episodes come out?
No.
Okay.
Wednesday.
Cool. Oh, so it's every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, Traitors.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm enjoying the cast, like who they've picked as well, because lots of different personalities and things. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this Traitors and see what it has to offer for us.
The Traitors that they have, I really enjoy.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the Traitors they have. I actually began applying for Traitors.
Really?
Yeah, I think just last year. I started the application and then I didn't finish it. It's a long application.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but I will apply at some point. I think I'll do fantastic on Traitors.
I think you would do really well.
I'll do so well.
Would you be a traitor?
I think I'd be a good traitor, but I think I would be a much better faithful, but I think I'd be such a good traitor at the same time. It's hard. Because I think I'd be a good faithful because a bunch of people would trust me. Yeah. But that also makes you a really good traitor.
Yeah.
If a bunch of people trust you. My only issue is I would do my best to not show too much intelligence in the beginning because that's how you get out.
Yeah. And no sweating like Alan Carr is doing.
Yeah, he's sweating a lot. Do you know what? Do you know what I think the best game plan for a game like Traitors is? Because no one does it. Everybody plays like they're kind of like maybe a bit ditzy or confused.
Yeah.
They love to play that.
Yeah.
Nobody plays overly smart. Nobody plays like they're so smart and just gets things wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
But on purpose.
Yeah.
So if I was like, hey guys, look, rabbits they can live in water. Seriously, try it, you know.
Yeah.
And they put a rabbit in water and I'm totally wrong. I'm like, oh, okay. I feel like playing smart.
That's funny.
Most people would then disregard you and what you say. And then no one will actually kick you. They'll be like, there's no way he's a traitor because he thinks he's so smart.
Yeah.
But really, you're a traitor.
I see where you're going with it, but you've just literally shared the whole world your game plan.
Yeah, so if I go on, don't tell them.
So, yeah, if you do go, you need to come up with a different game plan that you don't share.
If I go on, don't tell them, please.
But I do think you'd be a good traitor.
Really?
Yeah.
Good traitor?
Yeah, I do.
Wow, that hurts. I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Do you think you'd be a good traitor?
Yeah, I think I would.
But Selin be a good traitor? Yeah, you'd be a good traitor. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think those acting skills can come into play.
Oh, yeah, and the drama therapy.
Yeah. So, yeah, how have you been? What have you been up to?
Yeah, I've been all right. I've been good. It's been an interesting few weeks. I spent last week in Birmingham, which was interesting.
Okay.
Not the whole week, but just like a 2 days because in the summer I took a booking where they were like, look, we want you to come down and do some like production workshops. And I was like, cool. And then they had some people bail and they asked me to do some extra workshops to help cover those people. So I was like, fine. As long as, like, I mean, if you're going to pay, that's great. Why not? So in the end, I think my workshop was supposed to be from 6:30 to 8:30, but then it became from 5 to 11.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I didn't know what it was. So I got there and it was this whole, it's like Birmingham's almost like Excel Centre. Like it's this whole
yes,
thing.
I know it.
And it was the Methodist Church. They had put on this thing and it was massive. And there was hundreds of kids, like young people from age like 6 or 7 to like teenagers.
Oh, wow.
And there was tents and it was insane. And then, they came and we had like we did a couple production workshops and it was so much fun. Like it was so much fun just working with them and having fun and making music with them, and they really enjoyed it. So I was like, we got there and we just thought, this is crazy. We don't know what it's gonna be like, but it ended up being really good. And then I did that this week, and then I also did some shooting with Lad Bible that was really cool. Have you seen like the Pay UK adverts? It's like this guy saying, I made a switch. I
think so. That rings a bell. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a couple of those.
Yeah.
So they asked me to do remixes of their songs.
Oh, cool.
Of those songs.
Okay, yeah.
So we did that as like some content. So that was a lot of fun, actually. It was like real production, real filming, hundreds of cameras, take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. It's been like a busy week of just stuff. So that was my week.
Cool.
Yeah.
We have Theo as well.
We do have Theo.
So,
How are you, Theo?
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
What's been happening? Give us at least an update.
Yeah.
Some beats, some recording sessions. That's kind of life for me at the moment. Is a lot of music in fairly good ways. Like everyone's pretty nice. Everyone's music's pretty good. Yeah.
Nice. Will you be going Birmingham anytime soon?
No, but my sister's boyfriend works at the Cadbury's factory. So, you know.
Do you get free chocolate?
I get some fudge bars come my way. Also, I found out they make Toblerone there. I didn't think
I
they
didn't know
were
that.
connected.
Yeah.
And did you know that the mountain that's on the Toblerone bar is not the mountain that it used to be, because it's no longer made in Switzerland, and Switzerland told them they're not allowed to use the mountain. So it's just a hill.
Cool.
It's just
a hill.
In the UK.
maybe
Who in the UK?
The UK
Or
Alps.
something. Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
That would be quite dangerous for me, I think.
Huh?
If I had someone that worked there, that would be quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Free
It'd
chocolate.
be fine for me because it's in Birmingham and I don't plan on going back.
No,
all
you
good.
will. You will.
Maybe. Let's do a road trip. Let's all go to
Yeah,
Birmingham.
let's do it.
Great.
So Theo has some questions for us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Let's get
All right.
into it.
I'm going to give you a little fun one.
Okay.
If you had to swap lives with a cartoon character for a week, who would it be and why?
Whoa.
I love that question, by the way.
I'm such a cartoon head as well. Oh.
Cartoon. There's so many cartoons.
I think have I got an answer? That's really hard. I'm such
Yeah.
a cartoon head, but I think I have an answer.
Okay, go for it.
Oh. Rick Sanchez.
Okay.
Do you know
Okay.
who Rick Sanchez is?
I'm not sure if I do.
Rick is the professor. What is he? A scientist? A genius?
Rick and Morty.
In Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because he's so smart. He can almost do anything.
He is also a raging alcoholic.
That's the problem.
Let alone like.
So the other side of that is he's very depressed.
Choice.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's very depressed. But he's so smart. So I would have fun being that smart. He turns himself to a pickle. Like, it's kind of the things you can do.
There's a human side to him that comes out every now and then. Which is
Because I would have said Roger Smith, who's the alien from American Dad, but he's very similar to Rick Sanchez in terms of they almost can do anything, but they're also very depressed, broken people. So this is not boding well for me. Rick Sanchez, I like Rick. I think the geniusness of who he is the most interesting part. I'd love to be that smart and be able to just create science that can kind of do anything.
Okay.
What about you?
I had a few in my mind, but the one I'm going to go with might surprise people, but I'm going to say Dennis the Menace.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because I feel like he just doesn't care.
Interesting.
He's got like a free will, doesn't care attitude and just causes trouble. And it's quite fun for him.
Interesting. Do you feel like you care too much in real life?
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah. So I feel like I'll just get into trouble and not care about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
And also I have that side to me where I like to play pranks on people.
Same.
I do enjoy that. I don't think my partner enjoys that side to me, but I enjoy it. At least I laugh when I prank him, so that's cool. So I would like to take that to another level with Dennis the Menace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Not something I would have expected.
Yeah.
I think the other thing about cartoons that's really cool is, for most cartoons, definitely not Rick and Morty, but most normal cartoons always end almost like the same. You start the episode again in the same spot that you ended it. So I kind of like that continuity. But these days, that's changing. A lot of cartoons, things are happening that are almost like irreversible and stuff, and you're losing characters. And like, did you hear that Marge Simpson passes away in The Simpsons at some point?
What?
Yeah, that's a real thing. I think actually in the most recent season.
Really?
Yeah, like I believe she passes away. How sad is that?
But is
that can't be.
But like they did it with Brian in Family Guy.
They did it with Brian and Family
Yeah.
Guy, which was so sad. It was so sad.
It wasn't going to last though.
Yeah, I know. They brought him back. It was weird. But it was so sad. That's why, especially because it's a cartoon, you're not even allowed to take people away in that way.
Yeah,
unless you're giving them a spin-off. So,
He comes back as a ghost. What if he comes back as a ghost? Then that would be the spin-off.
That's true. There you go.
Yeah.
The spin-off. But yeah, they did bring Brian back. But yeah, supposedly Marge passed away. I'm like, I can't watch The Simpsons.
No.
If Marge passes away, it's
Kind-
like the consistency changes.
Yeah, no.
Then it's not a cartoon anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's real.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway,
I'd be Kuzco, the llama,
who's that?
in llama form from Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
I don't think I need to say why.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, sorry, I lied. I'd be Bob from Bob's Burgers. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 100% I'll be Bob.
Do you want another question?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. What are your favourite creative apps to use?
Okay. So I would say probably like Procreate. I use Procreate often to like draw and...
I was going to say, tell me what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, Procreate is
I don't
like
know what that is.
it's an app on the usually on an iPad where you can just draw, you can do lots of art. It's not like Photoshop, but kind of similar, but it's more focused on actual drawing and creating art with your hands, and so I do a lot of drawing. Any kind of logos I do or anything that comes to mind that I want to draw, I draw with Procreate. I'm trying to think if there's any other apps that I use that are creative. That's a great question. BandLab probably.
Yeah.
I use BandLab a lot for like recording sound, sampling. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. What about you?
I use CapCut
CapCut.
and Canva quite a lot.
Canva. Is Canva good?
Yeah, I love it.
I shouldn't be saying that. I did an ad for Canva not long ago. Yeah, Canva's
It's great.
Canva's
great.
awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I love both. I do like motivational videos on TikTok and and I do like like I'll film like a natural scenery. So when I travel quite a lot, so I'll do like the beach or the forest in a walk and stuff like that. And then I will put a voiceover with a motivational quote, and then I'll edit it. And I like to do this in my free time, and post some motivational videos on TikTok. And yeah, it's doing really well. But
You've never really shared it with like us.
yeah, no,
Or is it like a private thing?
just like a little hobby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just enjoy.
So we've got a task. We need to find this page.
Yeah, that'll be your little task. But like spreading just a little bit of positivity in people's lives, and loads of people comment and share and like, and yeah, I enjoy it because it's quite creative and I can do it from home. So yeah.
That's cool. I use a couple music apps. Ableton's app, and we were speaking about earlier Koala, which is like a sampling music app. And then I love the Notes app. I use that all the
I use it every day.
time.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, for multiple things, for writing down in my head what's going on, you know. Yeah.
Notes. Big up Notes app.
Yeah.
What's a recent moment where you were helped by someone in a way you didn't expect to be?
Interesting.
Helped by someone.
Okay, I've got one. Okay, cool. I've got one. And shout out to Ricardo Williams. This is so random, but big up Ricardo Williams. And Ricardo's a guy I've known for a long time. He's a singer. He actually just recently found his dad using TikTok.
No
Just
way.
recently he found his dad. His dad has passed away.
That's
But he
mad.
found who his dad was. He asked around using TikTok. Someone actually in the comments was like, oh, da-da-da, my uncle, da-da-da. And that person was like his second cousin or whatever, and connected him with his brother. He had a half-brother that lives in the UK, and he finally met up with his half-brother. And it was a beautiful story.
Wow, that sounds like Lost Families.
Yeah.
I love that
Such
show.
a beautiful story.
Wow.
But yeah, so Ricardo's amazing. So obviously, you know, I'm on this like weight loss, fitness, gym journey on day 106 today, by the way. Keep them going.
Well done.
Nice.
We're pushing through. So, and every now and again I'll get on a scale and I'm not very happy about it because I've just got a standard scale. And Ricardo messaged me and was like, oh, bro, look, you need a scale that measures not just weight loss but muscle and da-da-da and fat distribution, whatever. You need to know so that you know, right? So I was like, okay, great. So he was like, I can send you the link to a scale. So I'm like, okay, awesome. If you send me the link. And then he sent me the link, but also he sent me the money to buy the scale. And I was like, what? Why? And he was just like, bro, I know what it's like to be trying to better yourself and like, you know, no one's necessarily supporting you, you're just doing it. So this is me just kind of saying like, well done and keep going. And so I was like, oh my God. So,
Amazing.
That's really sweet.
yeah, so I didn't buy the scale, but I have the money, so that's great.
You didn't?
I bought the
Funny
scale.
guy.
What
I bought the scale.
what scale is it? Because I've got one at home as well that I use.
I don't know what it's called.
My one's called Remfo.
I have no clue.
It's
Which
really
tells
good.
you I haven't seen my scale in a while.
Okay.
Which
It's
probably
really
not
good. It is tough because I'm going through that as well. It tells you like your metabolic age and body mass and stuff. But it's quite accurate and I feel like it motivates me. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, 52? I'm 52? Yeah. And then I was like, oh, no. Let me just change the way I'm viewing this. Let me put a different lens on it. And I was like, no, it'll motivate me to work out. And it has. It's gone down now. It's more accurate now. But I think just consistency and it will be good for you to do that. Yeah.
So yeah, but him sending the money was so unexpected.
Yeah, that's very kind.
So thank you, Ricardo, again. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's really
Great
kind.
guy.
Really
What about
kind. I would say Louisa, who we all know, because I feel like when I do a training or a mental health talk, she's not a drama therapist, but she comes with me. And I feel like she gives me like a little pep talk beforehand if I'm nervous. I still get nervous because I feel like I'm going on stage when I'm doing a talk or a training or whatever. So I get like a little pep talk beforehand, and then afterwards, the networking, she'll take half of the load of that, so I don't need to get bombarded by everybody all at once. She'll be like, oh, I can share some info as well, blah, blah, blah. So it feels like I'm supported in the space. I don't feel like I'm doing it alone. So yeah, little things like that mean a lot to me, and that's very kind of her to do that.
Thank you, Louisa.
Yeah, thank you, Louisa.
Also, thank you for protecting me from dogs and stuff.
Yeah, she
Thank
does
you.
that too for Mark. Yeah.
Yes.
What's something you're great at that you didn't think you would be?
Wow. Such a good question. Do you want
I've
to go
got
first?
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go first.
I am quite good at admin, financial stuff, and just general like structure, organising, which I didn't think I would be as a creative. When I was younger, I was not good at that stuff at all. I was just like, anything creative, I'll just do it. And then everything else, I'm not feeling it. I don't want to do admin. I don't want to do essays. I don't want to do anything. But now I'm like, I'll write a report and I'll send it on time. And I'm up to date with everything. And I've got it all scheduled out in my calendar and in my diary. I feel very organised. And I never thought I would be growing up because I was very... do this dance class, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, do I really need to eat well? Oh, I can't be asked. And then go to this dance class and go to this show, and I wasn't very good at the admin side of stuff. And now I am. Now I am good at it. So
That's good.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Something. I think, and this is an interesting answer, but I would say being a dad. I think it's not as simple as I didn't think I would be, but I just didn't think I had the tools because I didn't have the greatest experience or examples around. So I always wanted to be a dad, and I always believed I'd be a good dad, but, in theory, I was kind of like, maybe I'd struggle, you know, because in real life, you just don't know until it happens, right? And I think more and more as my son grows, I think I'm a really good dad. And I'm like, it's something I'm really proud of because, like, the relationship I have with my son, I think to myself, like, wow, imagine I could have had that. Like, me and my son tell each other we love each other 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day.
I love that.
Just on a normal.
Yeah.
So I'm like, sometimes I'm just like, if only that was the reality for me growing up, maybe it'd be different. But it's so funny because me and my wife always talk about this. This is very interesting because we always talk about the fact that I'm always like, if I had maybe some of the nurturing, and again, I'm still very early, it's not like my son is 25, but still, just if I had some of the love from my father that I give my son, would I be the same person? And because we always say, like, for most people that are really successful, their relationship with their dad is usually pretty crazy. Sometimes their dad's not there, and that's the motivation, and And sometimes those that have really healthy relationships with their dad, it's not like they turn out to be bad people, but they often don't do much. They kind of live pretty standard, okay lives. But there's something about having that volatile or that space or whatever that makes you try and conquer the world. I don't know what it is. So then it's like, would I have had the hunger to be who I am and go on stage and reach thousands of people or whatever if I didn't have a bit of that? So I don't know. It's a very interesting, like...
It is interesting,
I don't know. But I would say being a dad is probably the thing I wasn't expecting to be that good at in theory, but I think I am pretty good at doing.
That's great.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, in a couple of years, you could ask him and
we'll have
see
him
what
on
he
the
says.
pod.
Yeah, let him answer.
He's actually going to take your job.
Oh,
Replacement.
no.
Happily. Hey, this is it. Build for them. So
Yeah.
so I think that's probably the thing I I do well, but I didn't expect to do that well.
Right,
Good one.
like that. If you could speak in song lyrics for a day, what artist would you choose?
Oh, this is easy for me.
Okay, I've got mine as well.
I've got
It's
mine.
easy. It's easy for me because I guess being a Christian, being like a kind of typical, almost like Chance the Rappery. I love my wife. I love my family. You know, being one of them kind of guys. There's artists that have just great, wholesome, loving, warm lyrics, like a Kurt Franklin, like a, I mean, 1 or 2 albums of Chance the Rapper, or like, you know. So I'll probably go Kurt Franklin because all of his stuff is gospel. It tends to be really deep, but also really uplifting. You know, so it tends to be a lot more positive. And I'd love to have a day of just saying positive things because some days it's not like that, especially when driving. Especially when driving, some things come out of my mouth that are not positive. So, yeah, I would say Kurt Franklin for mine. In my head, it's a cop out, but hey. What about you?
You need my positive videos on TikTok.
Yeah, see, that's why we need to find
You
this
need
page.
to find it.
We need to find this page.
Mine would be Janae Aiko.
Oh, interesting.
I am a massive, massive, massive fan. Like
Favorite album?
Probably, I don't know. I like them all.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Do you know, Janae, when I was in uni, there's an album that was it's on YouTube, the full album, and I used to listen to it back to
Which
back.
one?
Sailing Soul.
So yeah.
Or what was the first one? The one
one
with
before.
all them great songs. Oh my!
All them
Like
great
this
songs.
album was so good. It's an album I feel like nobody talks about enough. I think it's the first one.
It's the one before Sailing Souls.
Maybe it's the
isn't it?
one Sailed Out. Maybe
Yeah, that was her first, I think.
I think it was Sailed Out.
Yeah.
And it had a bunch of features. I
Yeah.
think Big Sean was on it.
Yeah.
It was that
Of
album
course.
is so
Yeah.
good. Anyway,
I don't think I've got a favourite album. I absolutely love what she does with her albums because she takes us on a journey. And also she exposes herself and she's vulnerable in her music. She shares what she's been through losing her brother and things. So she's also very spiritual and she shares things about life and family. And I would love to spend a whole day with her. But yeah, I would definitely love to use her songs to talk. Why not? Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, love her.
Mine
What about
would
you?
be James Blake.
ooh,
But for a very specific reason.
Okay.
Which
Love that song.
that was a weird thing to say.
Well, I find he says his lyrics, not all of them, but like he has the ability to say an incredibly mundane, very grounding, ordinary sentence, but pitch it in a way that's incredibly beautiful and like poignant and sort of, I don't know, he says stuff that I'm like, I could never feel like I could say that in a song, but he
Right.
just managed to say it in the most like worthy, legitimate way. And yeah, it sounds like almost a dig, but it's not. It's like,
Yeah.
I wish I could be so kind of like down here, not up in
Right,
the clouds
right.
with what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
just, he somehow, I think it's how he says it too. It's not just what he says, it's how he delivers it and like cadence and pacing
That makes
that
sense.
make you feel like, yeah, I can't say anything
Yeah.
off the top of my head, but some of the stuff he comes out with, I'm like, that's just you saying you're going on a plane to New York or something, but you've just said it in a way that I totally understand every single thing behind that on a deeper level.
Yeah.
So I find it quite inspiring.
That's very it's similarly to Wretch, like how Wretch
Yeah.
says stuff.
okay.
And Labyrinth, to be fair. Labyrinth is the same. Like when I found out that Jealous, the song Jealous was about his dad and him just wishing he had a greater relationship with his dad.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, what a way to say that. That you're jealous of the rain that falls upon your skin is closer than my hands have been. Like, it's such a,
Yeah.
wow, what a way to say that. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, yeah, interesting.
All very vulnerable
Yeah.
artists
Yeah,
that share their
definitely.
souls. I love that.
I think that's the best way, and I think that's
Yeah.
the way art should be and feel.
Yeah.
So.
My other one would be Busta Rhymes.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Why not? You'd be
Just
saying
'cause I
things
can be
very
really
fast.
like-
Yeah.
I'm a big
But,
Busta Rhymes fan.
All right, we've got 2 more questions.
Cool.
When have you changed your mind on something you previously felt sure of, and what was it?
Oh my.
When
Whoa.
was that?
Whoa.
Change my mind.
That is such a big
I stayed up
question.
all night thinking about that one.
I think I've got an answer.
Okay.
It can be insignificant
I've
or
got an answer.
significant.
Yeah, go for it.
Wow. Okay, sorry. Okay, so not long ago, I changed my mind on money. That was like a big one. I grew up thinking money solves everything. More money solves problems. More money solves issues. It fixes things. It buys back time. And I've learnt recently, over the last few years, that money isn't the answer. And that I was so sure that money was the answer because I grew up in a place and in an environment where the only thing we lacked, it felt like, was money, right? And I'll tell you exactly when this changed, right? So I've got a really good friend called Kev on Stage. He's like a creator, he's like an influencer, but he's mostly a comedian. He's a comedian in America. He has a show right now on BET. He has a show.
Oh, okay.
He's a huge comedian, right? And like social media personality. And he's been building for years and years. And I connected with him almost by accident through Clubhouse. I'm at.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
So I connected with him back in 2020, 2021. And we've been kind of just talking ever since. And when I went to LA, I got to meet him and, so we've grown a really good relationship. And this guy, when I say like, in terms of like, he has millions of followers across platforms and all this stuff. And he's doing really big things in like the Hollywood space, right? So he came down and did a London show and he asked me, is the ticket link working? So I'm like, because he wanted to check with me because I'm like one of his UK friends. So he sent me the link. I said, yeah, the link works, blah, blah, blah. So I told him, I've bought tickets. Is there any other level of tickets just so that like maybe we can get better seats or to guarantee, because I didn't want to be sitting right at the back. He said, you know what? Just come, let me know when you're there and we'll sort you out. Then when he got to London, he was like, you know what, let's make a bit of content. Let's make some food content or something while I'm here. So I went to the show early with my wife, right? So we go to the show early and we pull up at the back and my wife is like, oh, we can't get through here. We're going to have to go to the front. And I see someone that he works for and I've called them and he says, oh, yeah, oh, happy, yeah, come, let's go. So we walk in and we walk through the back and we meet all these like, American celebrities and stuff like that. And we go and they put us in the first 2 seats in the front row of the whole space, right? So we're sitting in the seats and throughout the show, they're taking us back and forth. And then we finish the show and we're about to leave and they're like, no, come. And they take us up on the stage, backstage, spend time with Kev, spend time with everybody, blah, 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 and we leave. And Kev is notorious for not doing meet and greets. He doesn't do meet and greets. He hates them. Not because he's bad, but it's just he's done them before. They last forever. He's socially awkward. He gets tired. He doesn't want to do them. And me and my wife were in a car and we realised even if he had VIP tickets, the treatment they gave us was like we were their family. We wouldn't have got that even if we paid for it. And it made me realise, so money couldn't have created this day. There is no price I would have paid that would have made him and the team treat me and my wife like we were family.
Right.
It wasn't money that was going to do that. It was the relationship that we had. And in the end, I actually didn't even pay for any tickets, but they treated us like, and so it made me realize, so money doesn't do it. Like, it's not money all the time that solves the issue. It's often the relationship. It's often more that creates this quality of life than money. And that honestly shifted my mind forever, because I was like, I always thought it was money. Like, I thought it was just being rich or something, you know? But, so yeah, that was like a big one. Long story, but that's a big shift for me.
Yeah, I like that, because I had a session with a young person last week, and he was saying, what's the point having all the money and being on your own? You may not have a lot of money, but you will have people to experience life with.
100%.
And I was like, you know, that wisdom, please take that with you, because that is life. And that is how your outlook on life should be at such a young age. And yeah, I think that is great that you came to that realization, because, yeah, I do think there is balance is really important. Balance is really
100%.
important. My thing was traveling. So I mentioned earlier, I do travel a lot, and I like to travel a lot. I feel like I learn a lot about myself, but also around the world and different cultures, etc. But I feel like if you're constantly traveling, then you're not able to focus on different parts of your life, because you need to be grounded and stable in that space. And yeah, I had a realization the other day that I think I need to slow down on traveling now and focus on different areas of my life, because if I do keep traveling, time is just going to keep going. I'm going to just keep growing older, and yeah, so I love still traveling, but just maybe not as much, because I travel a lot. So I just need to calm that down a bit, and I came to that realization that it's time to do that. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's nice. Rate that. All right, last question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you a time when a young person taught you a new way to express yourself and be creative?
A young person who taught me a new way to express myself and be creative. To be fair, like,
I've got one.
okay,
Yeah,
you go.
I've got one.
Yeah.
Two things. So I've had one young person that was doing therapy with me in the youth justice, and he was like, I don't want to draw, I don't want to do storytelling, I don't really know about characters, this and that. And I was like, okay, what do you like? Like, this is about you. So what do you like? Music. Cool. Okay. We ended up writing lyrics, recording an EP album. I was rapping, he was rapping.
You were rapping?
Yeah, literally.
MC
He was writing. He was writing the lyrics, and he was telling me to like rap this verse, do this with that, and he was just directing me, and I loved that, because he was just taking ownership of his therapy and his space and what he needed.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was telling me what he experienced through the lyrics. So we had 6 songs, and a few of them he got me to feature on, and we recorded. And he had that as his therapeutic process. He took that away, his whole EP album
That's
that
so
he
cool.
created. Yeah, and I didn't know I could rap till then.
Wow.
Pushed me in the deep end. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. And in my head, I'm like, can I? But okay, let's do it. So yeah, that was one. And then my other young person that I'm working with at the moment is a lot of play. And yeah, again, it's like connecting to your inner child. So I'm just like letting him lead. Let's play double. Let's play Monopoly. Let's play this. Let's play that. And it's just a lot of playing.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying that again, but he's making me reconnect to my inner child, and I'm enjoying that process as well.
That's great. That's a great answer. I'm trying to think if I've even got
Thanks.
one. I think the only thing I can think of, and less of a young person and more just like my son, I've fallen in love with puzzles. Like in love with puzzles.
Yeah.
We have like this 100-piece puzzle. There was 4 of them, and I did all of them. Like, I just love them. I don't know why or what it is that they do, but there's like, I've literally put on music and just been doing a puzzle, like nothing else, just sitting there doing a puzzle at the window with music playing, you know. So there's something about it that just keeps me still. And I think the other thing is, especially with the young people I teach, I don't think they've taught me to express myself creatively, but they've taught me to appreciate like my wins because they seem to really celebrate wins. So like last week or the week before, I can't remember, we were talking about some stuff and it was all relevant, but I was talking about like my song being in Supercell and I showed them the scene and they were like clapping and I was like, oh, you can't hear the song barely in the scene. And they were like, no, but look, your name is there. So they were like getting on to me like, no, but well done. You should be proud of yourself. No. Yeah, that's still a win. So I'm like, oh, okay. And it's a couple of times that they've done that kind of thing. And it made me feel like, rah, this generation really does like appreciate even if it's the small wins. Because I didn't grow up like that. You only celebrate massive wins. The small wins are nothing the way we grew up. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the massive 10 million, trillion pound wins. Do you get what I'm saying? But they're like, nah, every win is a win.
Definitely.
So that's really helped me to be like, oh no, I'm going to celebrate everything. So yeah, big up my young people.
I love that. I absolutely love that. And also that puzzle thing, I enjoy doing puzzles at home as well. And that's also a bit of self-care there.
I mean, I finished the 4 that I did,
Mark.
so I need to like do. It's like we need to buy more because I finished the 4 dinosaur puzzles that we got. I need more.
Charity
puzzles.
shops
Yeah, I
have
was gonna
loads
suggest.
of
Really?
puzzles.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Loads.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Loads.
have I would love to do like a big Marvel puzzle. I've got one that's 1,000 pieces, but it's impossible to do with my son around.
Charity shops.
Okay, charity
Yeah.
shops. Any takeaways from today?
Takeaways. I would say I'm definitely gonna go and listen to Janae Aiko after this. But definitely, I feel like those questions where we're asking about cartoons and stuff, I realised I don't actually remember the last time that I watched Dennis the Menace. So I feel like I want to do that more. So I'm taking away watching cartoons and connecting to inner child more.
Okay, amazing. Takeaways. Probably the thing about traveling in terms of like, you know, being able to center yourself here so that you don't lose too much of life because you're out and about and doing different things. And I think, yeah, even for me, just being able to center myself in everyday life and not just the weird extravagancies of my life or the big moments that happen. I think that's really important for me. That's something I'm taking away. Theo?
Yeah.
I enjoyed hearing your story about being helped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was quite a great story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricardo, man.
That was my highlight.
Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Well, another great episode
Yep.
of us talking, expressing ourselves. I feel like this one we were a bit more like chill.
Yeah.
And talking about like more open stuff. So hopefully like this helps to offset some of the really deep episodes. Because it was still deep, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like, you know,
Deep.
deep. But yeah, I think also I would love to appreciate the viewers and all the people that keep coming back.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because I think seeing some of the numbers is quite crazy.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate you guys and we love having you here and hope that you stay.
Yeah, and we have some great guests that are also coming on and
Facts.
some different topics that we're going to discuss. So,
Facts.
yeah, thanks for tuning in and keep tuning in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's us for today. See you guys next time.
Yeah.